Struggle, endure, contend, for that alone is the sword of one who defies death. Today on Fantasy Fusion, we're diving headfirst into dark fantasy. We're taking the brand of sacrifice from Kentaro Miura's Berserk, one of the most iconic curses in all of fantasy, and building it into a D&D 5e dark gift that you can carry through your entire campaign. In Berserk, the brand of sacrifice is the result of a terrible ritual that marks you as a sacrifice to the dark. You now walk in the shadowed paths of the interstice, half in our world, half in the realm of the dead. The mark draws the creatures of the night to you. Every night, ravening wraiths and hungry ghouls stalk you. It's a brilliant and brutal concept, and it turns out D&D just gave us the perfect tools to build it. Ravenloft, The Horrors Within, just released a new set of dark gifts, and this is our take on one of those. We're calling our curse the Mark of Perdition. The fantasy is simple and horrifying. You have been offered to the dark as a sacrifice, not a hero chosen by destiny, a sacrifice promised to something hungry, whether you agreed to it or not. The mark cannot be removed, not by remove curse, not by greater restoration, not by prayer. It's seared into you and seared into your story. Here's what bearing it means. The damned can see you. Every undead and fiend feels the mark, like a beacon in the dark. When you sleep, that's when you're at your most vulnerable. That's when they come. But here's the twist that makes it more than punishment. A sacrifice that refuses to die becomes something else. The mark puts a piece of the dark inside you, and the longer you survive, the more you learn to turn that darkness against the very things hunting you. You become a creature of the night's own making, fighting fire with fire. Okay, so let's jump into the mechanics. The Mark of Perdition has 5 parts, 3 gifts and 2 prices. First gift, the bleeding. The mark aches and weeps when the dark is near you. You automatically sense any fiend or undead within 60 feet, even through walls. Second gift, scarred nerve. You've lived long enough alongside horror so that it can't shake you anymore. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Third gift, and this is the heart of it, dance with death. While you're bloodied, below half hit points, the mark surges. You add your proficiency bonus to all your melee damage, and every time you drop an enemy to 0, you gain temporary hit points equal to your level. This is pure Berserk, balancing on a knife's edge, always one step away from disaster, frenzied fighting with one foot in the grave. But every gift has a price. First price, Feast of the Damned. If you ever hit 0 hit points, the mark flares like a beacon, and every fiend and undead that can see you immediately drops what they're doing and comes straight for your body. Second price, the hunting. Every long rest on unhallowed ground, you roll a d20. On a 1 through 6, the mark draws something to you in the night, and your DM rolls on an encounter table. You can never rest safely. Unless, and this matters, you're on holy ground. Consecrated, hallowed, warded places silence the mark completely. So suddenly the whole party cares about where you camp. A ruined chapel isn't just scenery anymore, it's sanctuary. And the encounter tables is where this really comes alive. This is not just fight monsters at 3 AM. I've built 60 entries across 3 tiers of play, and they're a mix. Yes, there's combat, grasping dead, wraiths, death knights riding down your camp, but there's also dread. You wake with grave dirt on your hands, with no memory of rising. There's temptation, robed figure who sits at the edge of your fire and offers to make it all stop, if only you'll say yes. And threaded through all of this is the Stalker. Every time you roll a natural 20 on that nightly check, the worst possible luck, a recurring figure comes closer. First, it watches from the dark. Later, it speaks to you. And eventually, it comes for you. The full curse, with all 5 mechanics, and the complete 60-entry encounter table across all 3 tiers is in a free PDF linked in the description. It's ready to drop straight into your campaign. Hand it to a player who wants their character to walk a darker road, and watch it reshape the entire game. And if you want to actually play in a dark fantasy world built on similar ideas to this one, my link to start playing is in the description.